Alright everyone, welcome back again to more Trails of Cold Steel 3, and this dude is back! Better not walk into me. Like I was saying, sorry about that, but previously we were pretty much exploring the nightlife of Raquel, and now we got a particularly hidden quest to take care of, and then we'll be continuing on from there. So, let's take care of that little thing and move on. Alright, Icarus Smart. Ooh, okay. Yang, something's wrong. He left the Cly Small a long time ago. Yeah, with the negotiations happening so late at night. It's only about an hour away by Oval car. It shouldn't take him this long. It seems like something happened. Rean, wanna check it out? You don't even need to ask. Is something wrong? Oh, Yort. I saw you guys earlier today. We're with the Military Academy. We came here for our field exercises. I'm technically a bracer. What's going on here? A bracer? I haven't seen one of you in a long time. I heard that the student from the branch campus of a famous military academy had come here for field exercises. Well, you're close. We're affiliated with them. If there's anything we can do to help, would you tell us what's going on? Well, my brother, the manager here at Icarus Mart, hasn't come back yet. He went to Ordis to talk business with a new mall. He should have been back by now, but we're afraid he might have gotten into an accident. Stop, Yang. I see. Understood. Well, it's getting late. This is worrisome. From Ordis to here, that's quite a distance. We need to continue our investigation, but we'll let you decide, Rean. If you accept this request, you will be able to visit the Canyon Road at night. Okay. Would you allow us to help? Through considering the circumstances, I don't know how much help we can be. Thank you. Thank you. We've been fighting a lot lately, but he is my friend and her immediate family. Alright, leave it to us. Now that's decided, let's go. Get to the West Gate, right? West Gate Night Rider. Okay. I'm making sure there's nowhere else for me to go. Hold on. This is... Okay. I don't know what that red mark is over there, but I'll check it out later. Take care. Oh, wait. Before I even do that, let me equip this girl over here with something, just in case. See, she has nothing. Let's give you... No. Down. No. Green Pendulum. Nightmare. Dark Pendulum. Death Blow Vanish. No. Holy Chain. Alright. Hold on a second. Which one of you has red? There you are. Move for now. We'll give to her. Where is it? There you go. Just in case. Alright. Let's go. Well, there goes the sun. I know there are orbit lights out here, but this isn't going to be easy. Let's first check and see if the truck made it to the Canyon Road. Once we get closer, we can contact the field exercise camp. Damn. Give me a break here. Oh man, if only Yang were here right now. Maybe it won't take us as long as I thought. It sounded like the voice was just off the road. And some sort of trouble. What are we waiting for? Let's find them. Am I imagining things? I swear I felt another presence. Well, yeah, of course, it's gonna be another fight, so... it wouldn't be... It's like, it wouldn't be the same if there weren't. Alright, where are we going? Oh, near the rock patio. Okay. And
Let's
bike.
get going.
Yes!
Alright, let's make sure there are no... Oh, hi. No.
The moon is so beautiful. Ah, beautiful, she says. It's like the night was made for the two of us.
Or not. Try not to forget why we're here.
Like, or maybe no. Maybe for her it just is beautiful. Oh, there it is. Alright. Here we go.
Looks like a toughie. Stay on your toes.
Damn old piece of crap. What am I doing blaming the truck? It's my fault for trying to cheap out on maintenance. Yang warned me everything. Warned me in everything. Can't read today. Are you okay? Whoa, wait, who are you? I'm a bracer. The others are other things. We ran into your friend and sister at Icarus Mart, and they told us to find you. So here we are. Oh, well, you're certainly getting me out of a bind. I was hoping to save my tires a bit of wear, so I tried to take a shortcut. That was all well and good until I hit a rock and my engine crapped out. Seriously, driving out here at night is already dangerous, but going off is practically suicide. That's right, the lights aren't just guideposts, but a monster deterrent as well. The truck's not completely busted, is it? Maybe I can help. The present again. Everyone move! I dropped my guard. Below us! Oh, what the hell? Ah! That's some sort of abyss worm. It must have been after the truck. It seems we're not getting out of here without a fight. Yeah, let's do this. Bring it on! On it! Ready!
That's a strong one. Let's kick its ass.
Yeah, sure. Let's first battlescope it.
Ha!
Alright, Great Abyss. A large monster whose bodily fluids cause abnormal conditions. Its strength can disrupt the flow of spirit veins. It's weak to wind and earth. Of course it is.
Let's go!
Alright then, we will use... oh, we don't seem to have this girl's thing. Critical... Perfect order, accelerate formation that increases critical rate and allows immediate action. Oh, okay, sure. 30% critical, 50% critical. Insight for two turns. Speed delay. Ah, okay, we'll go Divine Song.
Resonate! Divine Song Formation!
Let's go!
And you will give everyone. We'll do... Wow, you can't give us all? Alright, first us.
There!
Ooh,
I got
good
this!
thing we did that. Alright, you... Wait, you're weak to win, right? Let's double check that again. Yes, I was hoping for that. Okay. So then we'll go all out.
Hut!
Oh, look at all that. 4,000, damn.
Let's go!
Okay. There's arrow, ice. Forte. Hold the phone. Ice 2, right? Nope, it's earth. We don't have a lot of earth. Let me double check. No, we do not. Therefore, we will use La Forte.
Ha!
Ready.
Okay, you got Chrono Break, Delay.
Yeah!
Make him even slower.
Yeah!
Perfect. Alright. Do it again. Wait, what's your other support right now? That? Okay. We can do... Alright, dust, blind, go. I'd rather have a chance of blinding him than anything else. Ow.
There it is! Back off! It's my turn!
Okay, you... I want to say can do one feint, turns, laser bullet, delay. Can you be delayed though?
How's this?
Ooh,
Now! An opening!
it's almost broken too.
It's my turn.
Oh, you're done. You are done. Yeah, dust. Get him.
Orcus, activate!
Oh darn, no.
Let's go!
That's fine. We'll hit him with... No, not that. We'll hit him with... Oh man, I don't want to waste that, so get him.
Shit! It's down!
Alright, break him.
This one's mine!
There you go, I was hoping for that.
It's my turn.
Alright, and with that, lightspeed flash accelerate.
Scatter your foes! Light speed flash!
Perfect.
It's my turn.
Get him, build it back up.
Yeah. Now! Here! Hut!
Ooh,
It's my turn!
build it up.
It's down!
This one's mine!
Oh, he's almost dead too.
It's my turn!
You might not even have to use a thing.
Say! Break! An opening! Go down!
We did it!
That went well. Yeah, let's keep at it.
I thought you was gonna flirt with her in this one, but alright. That thing wasn't playing around. But between the four of us, that wasn't so bad. And heard that Rean was able to fight at his full strength. Ah, you're gonna make me blush. She must have noticed I was suppressing my powers before. Wow, that was incredible. Thank you for... Oh, I don't think I can stand up. Here, let me give you a hand. I'll take a look at that engine. After that, Angelica quickly repaired the engine, and everyone took the truck back to Raquel. I can't believe you took the back road at night. I always tell you this and I don't want to say it again, but maybe it wasn't the best idea this time around. Yeah, I messed up. I wasn't well equipped either. And most importantly, I shouldn't have gone this late at night. Seriously, you really let that sales manager take advantage of you. I get that you want to use the mall to springboard us forward, but I think we should focus on getting along again first. Yeah, but that would cause our sales for this month to... Thank you. If you hadn't come, I would have been swallowed whole. Thank you for saving my brother. Though I suppose I should expect no less from the famous stores or a bracer for that matter. No problem, miss. It's what we're here for. I'm just glad that you're safe. And the damage to your truck doesn't seem that bad. I think this is a good lesson for you. Please be careful from now on. I would like to thank you too. Please accept this. What am I getting? Okay. Oh, Celestial Bomb. I need that. 3,000. Good. Alright. I'll take that. That ends that little hidden mission. I think we can continue on now. Alright, now we're going to explore that red marker. Yeah, it's still there. Wow, what is that? Am I going the right way? Let me double... Yep. Alicia Casino. What is this? New Blanc. So next on the list is New Blanc. It definitely looks part of high-end club. I expect they'll have a fine selection of both wine and women. Okay, enough with the sparkling eyes. It's my first time visiting an establishment like this. How about we start by asking the staff some questions? I like how that girl just came in and just walked back out like, nope, I'm not supposed to be here. Look at that, someone's leaving. Oh, he's drunk too. Oui, that year 1176 Grand Chardonnay was divine. He's here? What's Marquis Ballard doing in Raquel? Thank you for choosing us as your hosts again. We look forward to your next visit. Oh, it was an absolute delight, my good man. I shall be back tomorrow once all the crap has been dealt with. Ah, and when I do, you may shout from the rooftops that this here is the Duke's favorite place to be. You honor us. Please take care on your way back to Ortis. But of course. That guy's supposedly the next Duke Cayenne. Shouldn't he be preparing for the Imperial Provincial Council? Contrary to his behavior, I've heard he's proven himself to be an excellent businessman. He turned quite a profit investing in the construction of a plant from the Reinford Company. That's a surprise. It's about the only good thing he's known for. As the temporary family head, he's mostly known for abusing his power. We'll be preparing the club now for all customers. Try to have everything steady by 9 p.m. Yes, sir. I need to fix my makeup. Excuse me. Good evening. Were you hoping to come inside? I'm afraid we just finished hosting our private party. We'll need a bit more time to prepare for our reopening. That's too bad. I was hoping to play. Do you host private events often? Not particularly. The Marquis just happens to be a frequent customer. I cannot provide many details as part of our privacy policy, but he's been coming every day recently. Every day? Any useful information would be hard to come by. How should we even broach the subject of the Red Constellation? Now, may I ask you something, sir? Are you the Ashen Chevalier, Mr. Rean Schwarzer? Wow. You surprised me. I was hoping I wouldn't be as easy to recognize in the dark. I've developed a good eye since I started working here. You also stand out when accompanied by such lovely faces. Might I presume, then, that you have some interest in our old management? Not obvious, huh? Wait a minute. Are you gonna tell us about the ogre and her little entourage? You could take it that way, I suppose. The last time they were here was a few days ago. They should be long gone from Raquel by this point. Oh. That's a shame. Thanks for cutting right to the chase. Is this an admission that they're still affiliated with this location? Not in the least. They were only here to give their regards. I just thought I'd save you a bit of time. It would please me so if you return next time as a customer. It would be both an educational experience for you and a joy to our hostesses to serve one of your status. Quite the businessman. You can count on me to come back. Excuse us. We now know for certain that New Blanc was once a source of income for the Red Constellation. It's hard to say if they're still affiliated, but the manager from my perspective was sincere. I don't believe he was lying either. What would be the point for him? So, should we put the Red Constellation investigation on hold? I think so. We're short on time, so let's move on. Next is the members-only casino Alicia, which had information on Zephyr. Oh, there's the blonde NPC again. Alright, ready when you are. Alright, once again, that's not that far, it's right there. He's where Zephyr was last spotted. In we go then. Welcome to Alicia. Would you care to show us your membership card? I just didn't think they would be so strict about it at the entrance. It's a way for them to monitor criminal activity. It's actually a common practice for casinos. What's this, new customers? Why not register with us? It's only 1,000 mira per person. If one of you registered, you can also bring friends as guests. It's not a bad price. Alright, I'll register. Please, Rean, allow the RMP to cover. That's fine. He's all grown up. Let Rean show off a little for us. Oh, certainly. How's getting a card showing off? Woohoo! I'll get you set up right away. After a simple registration process, Rean received his membership card. Alright, now that I did it, we're in. Judging from the time, this is probably going to be my last investigation of the night. Is there any last minute stuff I need to check up on in the city? We're good. Oh, you coming in? We've got 4 guests coming right in. This is really nice. Tell me about it. It's certainly right at home in the city of entertainment. Look how crowded it is. It's a shame we don't have time to play tonight. Well, there's always next time. Did you get yourself a membership already? Sheesh, you're really gonna come back, huh? Anyway, this is where Zephyr was last spotted. Be careful. Right. Oh, look at this. Nice casino, too. Alright, what's this marker here? What do you have for us? Hello there, would you like to play? You can make 100,000 mira in a single night, you know? 100,000 mira. And I presume someone here has? Indeed, it was just last year. We had a common individual, I shall call them, walk in with more luck than most would dream of having. They held fast to one rule: don't leave this city with a single mira in their pocket, until they spend everything they won and more in the club at night. That being said, they were truly in a state of regret upon waking the next morning. What a lame ending. I agree, it would have made for a better story if they had no regrets. I'm sure most have come across their share of regrets thanks to liquid courage. Not every day you hear of someone blowing that much at a casino. This might be a good story for Monk. Oh, it's a thing for Monk. Okay, let's give it to him now, before I forget.
I've been waiting, Rean.
God, that
Give me
voice.
the dirt.
Oh my god. Here's what I've heard. Alright, we're good. Okay. Oh, it's someone upstairs. Oh, speaking of. That's some crowd over by the poker table. Should we take a look? The Raquel investigation will end should you choose to proceed. Alright, hold on, let me leave for now. I've been saving a lot, but something tells me this is going to be one of those things I'm going to be playing. Alright, let's do this. Excuse me. Oh, what do you know?
Oh yeah, this hand's a beaut.
Well, ain't this a bitch? I messed up. Say, is it too late to back out on that bet?
That's unbecoming of the king, you know.
Oh, low blow.
All right, dealer, let's get this show on the road.
If you would, gentlemen, please show your hands.
Full house, read 'em and weep. Sorry, 4 of a kind. What? For the love of ADOS, you gotta take it easy on this old fart. I might have played you a little too hard on this one. Oh, royal flush. Oh. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. Well, you certainly know how to bluff. You've won all the chips on the table. Sorry, but let me have this one. You still got it, boss. You had to have been cheating, right? Oh, were you Zeno? I thought traps were your thing. You're young. You can bounce back from a loss or two. What did you say? How about the winner buys the losers a drink? Damn it! Get off your high horse. Aren't you?
Well, hey, nice to see you again. Where'd I see you before? Sutherland? You're a sight for sore eyes, Purple Lightning.
Yeah, good to see you, Jaeger King. I'm amazed you can greet us so casually. If he's the Jaeger King, then he's Fee's... You'd be the head of Zephyr, correct?
Long time no see, I see, maiden.
Have I seen this other one around somewhere before?
You'd make any man jealous being surrounded by such beauties. All right. What do you say we take this little chat to that lounge by the corner? That is what you came here for, isn't it?
Yes, please. What? You didn't order a drink? The night's still young. Don't be shy about the price, it's all on me. Easy for you to say. Thanks for the offer, but we're in the middle of work. Not to mention I don't have the balls to get drunk in front of you guys. Suppose it never hurts to be cautious. Aw, you're gonna make me cry. And what, might I ask, brings a daughter of one of the 4 great houses and the Ice Maiden to me? I'm not here in any official capacity. It'd be a waste to not enjoy Raquel's nightlife after coming all the way to La Mer. Fair enough, take a load off then. By the way, I always wanted to thank you for taking care of Fee. That's not something you need to thank us for. We were classmates, of course I'd help her. Fee decided on her own to join Class 7 and become a bracer. If you got time to thank us, then why not go talk to her? Ouch, you don't mince words, do you? It does sting a little. Still, as we told you on the Pentagruel, we appreciate you looking after her. Alright, do you mind if we get back to business? You're not gonna pretend it's some coincidence we saw you here, right? What are you helping the Black Workshop with? This is really nice. You don't mince words either. I like that. Why not ask a little more then? Aren't you curious about what you saw in Sutherland? That shadow. Sure, I'm curious, but will you give me an answer? Not for free. We Jaegers aren't ones to just talk to anyone. How about we play this? What is that? Is that a Vantage Masters deck? I think it is. We've been playing recently. Here's the real game. If you beat all of us, we might be inclined to let you in on what you want to know. That's all we have to do. Ah, damn it. I haven't been buying many cards. I don't even know how to play that well. You sure are a real piece of work. Boss, I'm gonna back you up if you complain later. We should always give the young a fighting chance. Besides, the reward is always sweeter when you take it by force. So, how about it, Schwarzer? That's fine, I don't mind telling you. But taking your spoils by force is the Jaeger's way through and through. Is that okay with you? Like father, like daughter. If that's what you want, I accept. I played Blade, so if it's easy to pick up, I'll join in. The only problem is if I need to make my own deck from scratch. Only this for a blackjack or poker. We can't make this too easy for you, Major. I've got 2 of the same deck. Seems fair enough if we use an identical set, yeah? I would say so. Let me be the judge for this. We need someone to look out for cheating. Do as you like. I'll play one then. I'll play 2. How should we do the matchups? I'll go against Purple Lightning. Then I'll take the Icy Maiden. I guess that leaves me and you. Now, don't bury your fangs just yet. Save those for the game. Angelica confirmed the desks were indeed identical before allowing the games to begin. I'll play Transmute. I'm telling you, you don't want to use that card just yet. You're good. I'll use my Blaze to power up and do 6 points against the Master. That was a strong move. How are you two holding up? They're both good, but the other side's pushing hard. Come on now, focus more on your own game. You don't want to miss what I'll do next. I'll activate the Kitty Bell card. Damage to all. I can't lose here.
You all suck.
What?
What on earth?
Just what are you all doing here?
We're here to rescue you again.
Took us long enough to find you.
Hey, I remember you lot. See some new faces, too.
Nice to see you again, Black Rabbit.
What brings you guys here?
That's our line.
We came all this way to find you playing cards?
Let's talk later.
Okay then. Let me sub in for you, Valentine. I can turn in your game around. You're doing subs? I know this game to some extent. I'm not quite as adept with complex calculations as you, Major, but would you mind if I took your place? Are you too serious? Yeah, I've hit my limit. It's true that they most likely know the game better than us. Do you take issue with the change? I don't personally. Nothing wrong with mixing things up. Let's see how you play. Are you two really sure? Well, this is an interesting turn of events. Let's say we start over with them. Why even offer when you're the one who's winning? You've been too focused on what your partners are doing. Doesn't it make it as fun for me? Let's start fresh and take the game seriously this time. Alright, if you insist. I'll even let you play with your own deck if you want. I'm sticking with mine, of course. Should I keep using the Jaeger King's deck? I haven't been playing much, so I'm not too confident. I mean, I bought some cards. You know, at this point, I don't even care if I win or lose. I just want to progress in the story. So, I'll use my personal deck. Well, since you're fine with it, I'll go ahead and use my own. Good. Alright, ready when you are. Is that gonna be okay? I don't know, but what choice do we have? His opponent is none other than the Jaeger King. We'll simply have to wait and see. Good luck, kids. And to you as well, Rean. Alright then, let the rematch between Rutger and Rean begin. Here goes. Bring it on. The master's been defeated, Rean wins. Oh, I won. Guess that does it. Yes! Congrats on the win. But Muse and Ash are still playing. What? Now you got? What the hell? 3 vanishes for 18 points? You're killing me. How long you been holding on to those? Don't tell me you were... You ain't gonna say I cheated without proof, are you? It's just common sense to hold on to your best move to the very end. Oh, I like you. And that's the end of my turn. And the end of the game. I lost. I'd say using Uptide in round 3 salted that. You did well to think so far ahead. Well, I wouldn't go that far. I just happen to have good draws. So everyone won. I'm surprised they were all able to make a comeback. Each of them displayed an impressive amount of strategy. Ash probably cheated, but at least he's good enough to hide it. I'll be. Didn't think all 3 of us would slip up. Guess I really am getting old. Doesn't feel like we won. Not only did my students have to come in and save me, but you gave me a second shot when you were winning. Yeah, but a win's a win. I keep my promises.
Time for your reward. I'll answer a few questions for you. That thing I showed you is called Zector. Sorry, that's the most I'm gonna say on that one.
You mean the one we saw at Sutherland? Zector feels like a suitable name for a Divine Knight. Here's what else I want to know. Including Zephyr, I've noticed 4 groups in action. That makes you the Red Constellation, Nidhogg, and an unidentified group of Purple Jaegers. What's everyone's objective here? Keep it going, straight shooter. Figured you'd ask. Each corps has a different objective, but you could break it down to 2 sides. On one side, you've got the Red Constellation and those Purple Jaegers. On the other side, you've got us and Nidhogg. They were hired by the government. The government hired Jaegers? That does clear up some things. and the teams are about in line with what we expected. Just to make sure, Zephyr and Needhog are on the same side, but you weren't hired by the government, right? Exactly. They got similar interests, so we're choosing to back them up. I bet you already knew who hired us. And you probably already know the Red Constellation siding with the Society. Which brings us to what you don't know, the identity of the Purple Jaegers.
Surely you've realized who they are by now, Sarah Valestein. The dead soldiers who, even after losing the Northern War, couldn't throw their pride away. The deserters from the Northern Jaegers.
The Northern Jaegers.
Are they?
They're a large-scale Jaeger Corps, which was based in the former North Ambria state.
I was afraid of this.
Sarah.
Hey, hold up!
We won, and you're not giving us jack besides a name and who's backing who?
What can I say? We're fine with letting a little secret slip out here and there. But you ain't earned more than that. I think that's plenty for now.
Screw off.
I knew it.
I will say, though, those were some solid matches. See you again soon.
This was fun. Later.
Should the chance come, let's play again. Until then...
Look at his cards. That was his hand? He could have dealt lethal damage with this combination, and he would have been free to play them at the end. He was going easy on us. That goes here and this goes there, I see. What? Look at his master. Was he cheating too? I don't think he was. He's just that good. Well played, Jaeger King. Well, as he said, a win is a win, and we got some answers. It didn't sound like much, but what he said spoke volumes. You should be proud, Rean. You too as well, Muse and Ash. Huh. Aw, thank you. No prob. I should have said it first. Thanks for helping me. But you will explain why you were in a casino unsupervised, I'm sure. Oh dear, I've suddenly become lightheaded after such an intense match and cannot speak. Wait, we're only here because... Okay, we're just as guilty. At least they were able to help the instructor. Perhaps I should practice Vantage Masters in my spare time. You don't get a free pass just because you know how to play a card game.
Unacceptable.
You have acted without leave again and again. Why exactly did you feel as if it was necessary to chase after Instructor Schwarzer? That's... We have no excuses. Indeed. Major, I've already given them a harsh warning. I think maybe that might be enough. Silence. This is my task as commanding officer. Disregarding the rules and sneaking out is unacceptable. To make sure that's clear, I'm going to drill it into your skulls from now to lights out. But staying up too late is terrible for my complexion. Hey, we're all wiped out, so could you just keep it short? It's a shame, but I suppose it is what it is. Hey, a little tough love every now and then might do him some good. Just feels wrong. I mean, they're the reason we got the info from the Jaeger King. We can worry about the punishment some other time. Right now, we should be focusing on what we learned. Yeah. We're dealing with a branch unit of Northern Jaegers, people of the Annex North Ambria. It's been half a year since the annexation at the end of the Northern War. Most of the Northern Jaegers were drafted into the Imperial Army. Still, a large number of them went AWOL. That's right, until now they were believed to have fled the Midwest. I never thought we'd encounter them here in Lemaire, given that they were wearing new gear. Do you think the Society's backing them? Well, they seem to be on the same side as the Red Constellation, so it is a possibility. Damn, this has turned into a real headache. By the way, anyone else surprised to hear that the Empire hired Needhog? They didn't share that information with the RMP. But I hear that the Intelligence Division often hires Jaegers for their Black Ops. Lecter should be able to shine some light on that if we ask him tomorrow. That's enough, Revelt. You may be off duty, but it's not your place to collect classified and government information. Try to remember that you are the foremost representative of the Railway Military Police. Forgive me. A message came from HQ. You're to be in Heimdall by sunrise. As for the rest of you, you may depart tomorrow morning. It's already late after all. Sheesh, I know it's his job to be stone-faced, but would it kill him to line up a little? He's pretty sweet when it comes to his students, really. It's true, he's stuck serving 2 masters, but he really does try. Seriously, you should have seen him when he first started. He softened up quite a bit. Is that so? Okay, we've shared the information we learned today with all the relevant parties. Instructor Sarah, Major Claire, why don't you two take the guest room for tonight? Very well, thank you for your hospitality. That's our Toa, always ready for anything. Well, you're too kind. Why don't you bunk with me? Of course, I'm always happy to share your bed. Randy can fall asleep so quickly. They say it's proof you're a good soldier if you can sleep when you're told. I bet they've got a lot to talk about. It's the first time in a year they've seen each other, just like me and the rest of Class 7. The moon's out tonight. Maybe I'll go get some fresh air. I'll be leaving early tomorrow too, so I need to make sure I'm not up too much longer. Ah yes, insomnia. Not my friend. Wait, what? We got car 1. Alright, we'll save view for last since we're gonna go all the way down anyway, right? What's going on here?
I didn't know that happened. Yeah, you and George really saved my bacon that time.
Seems like things are going well. No wonder they haven't seen each other for a year and a half.
Is that Rean I sense lurking out there?
Oh? Why don't you come in, silly?
Looks like I underestimated you, Angelica. That's my thing. Seems you've really been sharpening your martial arts skills, huh, Angelica? Yeah, I went and visited a bunch of different schools that have connections to Taito. I think I pretty much packed my head full of kung fu by now. No wonder, your movements are so sharp now. You were able to meet with your master again, right? The one who first taught you Taito? Yeah, she's from Calvert, so she's pretty hard to get over there to see her. But I was able to talk with her about quite a few things while I was there, so it was a good trip. Well, I don't really understand anything about martial arts, but were you able to finish your cross-continental motorcycle trip? Nah, I haven't been able to hit everywhere just yet. I went around Liberl, Memoferia, Ord, Le Mans, and Arteria. Then from there, I was able to make it to the central eastern part of the continent. But Eastern Zemuria is kind of a tough nut to crack. Eastern Zemuria, I've only heard stories. Seems like the desertification has gotten worse and there's less and less land where people can live. That's why there's been such an influx of immigrants moving to Calvert. Actually, Master Kafai, my teacher, is there right now. Oh, is that so? Just what I expect from the founder of the Eight Leaves One Blade School. I asked the local guild branch out there and they said it'd take me half a year to get to the east by land. I was worried about what was going on at home here too, so unfortunately, I had to give up on heading that way. Master Kafai said something like that in the letter he sent me. The dragon veins are nearly depleted. Those were the words he used. It seems like they have a lot to deal with over there too. If the Empire was in such a state, I would have loved to go there and help too. I was actually talking about this with George too. If it's even possible to use our technology to support Eastern Zemeria and stop the desertification there. Once things are finally settled and done here in the Empire, it might be something for us and all you guys from Class 7 to look into. Ah, Angie. You truly are something, Angie. But you're right. We've gotten help from a lot of people from other countries. So someday we have to make sure we're not just contributing to the Empire, but to the entire continent of Zemeria. Now you're getting it. You gotta dream big. After that, Rean, Toa, and Angelica all reminisced about their school days together. Once they had finished their trip down memory lane, Rean bid them goodnight and left the room. Alright. There, okay. Sarah. What's the matter? Can't sleep? Well, not exactly. It's just that there's so much going on. I need to sort out all my thoughts. Ah, I know how that is. Hey, Rean, how's about you have a little drink with me before bed? Sometimes a little room to breathe is all you need to sort yourself out. Here, I'll pour you a bit. This stuff will really kick you in the teeth, so you should probably just dip your tongue in it to start out. Ooh, you weren't kidding.
It's spiritus. Liquor from Northumbria. Said to be the strongest drink in the world. Guess it's kinda hard to get much stronger than 96% though, huh?
If I'd taken a normal sip of this, I'd already be on the floor. But the stinging on my tongue is turning a little sweet.
Right? I knew you'd be able to appreciate it. Never thought the day'd come when I'd get to talk with you over drinks like this. That new Class 7 of yours? They're a good bunch of kids.
Yeah, they've still got a long ways to go though. I'm struggling as an instructor too. I just wish I could guide them a little better.
They're all pretty unique kids, just like you guys were. But I know things will work out for you. I mean, come on. They were all so worried about you, they ran headlong after you.
I'm sure they had a bit of a push from a certain someone though.
You already knew, didn't you? Who those purple Jaegers are.
Yes. What they said brought back some complicated feelings. At first I wasn't sure, but when I saw your reaction, I knew.
That's so. Guess I've still got a ways to go myself in that case.
Back then, during the Northern War, I couldn't do a thing. I spent all my time getting rid of all the archaisms that were let loose in the city. All the higher-ups in the Northern Jaegers, the ones who worked with Ouroboros, got away. If I captured them, Northumbria's government wouldn't have called for a ceasefire. I could have stopped the annexation.
That's a nice little scenario, Rean. But you know it's a load of bull, don't you? The annexation of Northumbria was done under the Imperial government's orders. Way I hear it, General Le Guin agreed to take the place over to keep the provincial armies from being disbanded. The outcome was decided from the start.
That's...
In the middle of that farce of a war, you managed to save the lives of tens of thousands of citizens. And the Jaegers you met today? I think they know that. But maybe it was impossible from the start. Fixing a country already being destroyed from within by Jaegers. You probably knew that too.
Who?
Whoopsie. Well, you see, he was... he was my first love.
Really?
Well, actually, he was the closest thing I had to a dad. Way back during the Northumbrian disaster, when the salt pail covered so much of the Principality in a storm of salt, a man took in an orphaned infant. He was a former colonel in the army, and one of the people who founded the Northern Jaegers. As soon as I was old enough to understand anything, I knew that Jaegers who came back with foreign currency were considered heroes. The man who raised me was one of the leaders of the Northern Jaegers, the heroes of our homeland. I looked up to my dad more than anyone. Wanting to be just like him, I joined a juvenile Jaeger Corps at the age of 10. After a few years of harsh training, I was admitted to the main corps at the tender age of 13. It was there that I experienced my first real battle. It was hell. A field of death, where lives are tossed aside to satisfy someone else's desires. There I lived, smoke and blood painted across my body. And there I stayed, eventually becoming the Jaeger known as the Purple Lightning. But after a while, it reached a point where I couldn't take it anymore. When I was 18, I was assigned command of a squad. We had a mission near Erebonia, fighting some proxy war on behalf of the nobles. The enemy was Needhogg. My squad was destroying them, but just when we thought victory was ours. Our efforts to avoid dragging any civilians into the fight left us open to a counterattack. We got hit hard. And then my dad showed up and saved me. Even though he was serving as the commander for the entire corps, he came to our rescue and suffered a fatal injury for it.
Do you see now? This is the fate of all Jaegers. You must think long and hard on whether you wish to continue down this path.
It could have been because he was once part of the Principality's army, but he was quite the gentleman. Now that I think back, he never seemed to like the fact that I became a Jaeger. Anyway, he left me with those final words and passed away in my arms. I screamed and screamed until my voice gave out, until I passed out from utter exhaustion. When I woke up, I was in an Imperial Army camp.
Was that when Instructor Beatrix treated you?
Yeah. Apparently they were there to check on the damage caused by all the Jaegers fighting. Neidhart and Mueller-Vander, who were both second lieutenants back then, were there too. They told me the battle had been over for a while, and all my comrades had already packed up and left for home. Hadn't even thanked them before rushing back to my hometown. And what greeted me when I got there were celebrations and congratulations from my friends and the townsfolk. We had lost my father, but we won the war we were hired for. The nobles had given us an enormous pile of Mira. That meant we wouldn't die of starvation during the coming winter. I was relieved, but my tears just wouldn't stop. In order to save my hometown from poverty, I covered myself in the smoke of war and the blood of innocents in foreign lands. Seeing the smiles on the faces of everyone in town and knowing the cost cut me deep. It was right then that I decided to quit being a Jaeger and leave my hometown. I joined up with the Bracer Guild, knowing I could put my combat skills to work and make some decent Mira if I hit A rank. That way I could send some money back home. Money that wasn't stained with blood.
I finally understand the true origin of your strength and kindness.
I'm not strong or kind, but I think I've finally started to get closer, little by little. Closer to being like the man I admired so much, my dad, my commander, and my first love.
Sarah. But it makes sense now. No wonder you fall for all the silver foxes.
Yeah? No getting around the fact that I've got myself the daddy of all father complexes. But, you know, lately I found myself attracted to some younger guys.
Huh?
You got me talking too much. You don't watch yourself, you could make a real dangerous womanizer. Well, with that, I bid you good night and sweet dreams.
That wasn't all a dream, right? Oh well. I'll just assume I've been tricked by fairies on the eve of the summer festival. And once again, he doesn't even try. Like, holy cow. I honestly thought he was going to comfort her, but instead, he got comforted in his own right. Alright, what's up with Valimar? I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to talk to him, right? Yes, we are. Rean, can't get to sleep? Nah, I just couldn't resist the sight of that gorgeous moon or the calming sound of the waves.
That thing I showed you is called Zector. Sorry, that's the most I'm gonna say on that one.
Hey Valimar, does the name Zector ring any bells? I feel as though I faintly remember that name. Ah, yes, though only a small fragment, I remember something. 250 years ago, during the War of the Lion, Zector was the name of the divine knight under the Six Princes' command. Just as I thought. Lucius Rise Arner. He was the pilot of the Palatinate Knight. No, he did not pilot the knight. The actual Awakener was the leader of the mercenary group hired by the prince. He was a crafty individual, but he lent the prince his power. I see, so there's even a parallel between him and the Jaeger King. Wasn't the Palatinate Knight destroyed by the Vermilion Apocalypse? Correct. As such, it's difficult to say whether the one you saw was the same one or not, but as long as the Black Workshop and the gnomes are involved, we can't rule anything out just yet. Yeah. I wish I at least knew whether they're friends or foes. Just because they're working against Ouroboros doesn't necessarily mean they're on our side. We'll simply need to pay close attention to their actions. If you come across any new facts, be sure to let me know. I may recall more information. Can do. Thanks. Alright, what about over yonder? Alright, let's go and check out that last red marker. No, I was wondering what that was.
Why are you...
Something like that.
Is there someone outside? These voices don't sound like students. Did I check everything here already? Hold on a second. Drifting our car. Yep, alright, we're going out. Seems like there's someone there. Should I check?
That's enough, Claire. Though you have the Chancellor's protection, your actions today are only going to come back to bite you.
You don't understand, Michael.
Show
Who's
yourself.
That was careless of me. Forgive me. I mean over here. Rean. Schwarzer, I don't appreciate your eavesdropping. I've said my piece, but I advise you to really think this over. Unless you want what happened 10 years ago to shackle you forever. I'm really sorry. I just came out for some fresh air. Well, I got an early morning tomorrow, so I should probably... Rean. Can we talk? Just for a little while? I want to continue our previous conversation. And we might as well do so in the light of the moon. Of course, you
can tell me anything.
Michael Major Irving is my cousin. He was born Michael Revelt.
I see now. You two do seem rather close.
We were, once. But 10 years ago, he took his mother's surname and abandoned the name Revelt. It was after I had the man who took my family away executed. That man was my uncle. His father.
What happened?
Perhaps you're familiar with the Revelt Company? They're known for making musical instruments. Well, they were originally located in St. Arc. My father was the president, and my uncle the vice president. The company was doing well, but more importantly, our family was happy. Until an horrible car accident. There weren't many of them on the roads back then. A stolen truck crashed into us. Then its driver disappeared into the night. In the end, they never found him. It became a cold case. My parents and my little brother died in that accident. But by some miracle, I survived, and my uncle's family took me in. After my father's death, my uncle took control of the company. Though I was grateful to him for taking me in, I couldn't help but ask myself, why was I the only one to survive? Soon after that, while looking through my father's things, I found the account books. Flipping through them, I noticed something strange. The Revelt Company prided itself on offering high-quality, carefully crafted instruments at an affordable price. But certain entries showed unbelievable spikes in profits. I had a feeling something was wrong, so I looked a little deeper. Each account book I read put things in starker relief. At last, I realized what my uncle had been doing right under my father's nose. He was making a fortune selling cheap, mass-produced instruments from abroad under the Revelt Company name. He even had the gall to commission a product he could sell as maestro class to scam people out of even more money. I knew Father must have noticed his brother's wrongdoing and planned to question him. But before he could, the accident took his life. When I confronted my uncle about this, he was surprisingly candid. "You've got no proof. And if you did have any, I've got several powerful nobles ready to back me up should it come to that. Even if you talk, the most suspicious part of that accident is that you're the lone survivor. Good luck getting anyone to listen to you." I was angry, yes. But more than that, I was heartbroken. I didn't know what to do with myself. Until he showed up.
I was a friend of your father's in military school. I thought the accident seemed peculiar. Do forgive me for allowing you to suffer for so long on your own.
Somehow, he knew the truth behind the accident. But the fact that I knew took him aback for a moment. Until he said,
You have a gift. Enhanced cognition. It allows you to grasp every detail, great or small, of any given situation in an instant. It must have awakened during the accident. I was going to mete out the murderer's punishment myself, but I've changed my mind. You have the means and the ability. Why not use them to avenge your family?
I was petrified when I heard this, lost. All I could see were the smiling faces of my parents and my beloved little brother. That's when I decided to take His Excellency's advice. I gathered every last scrap of evidence I could find against my uncle. I laid everything bare, the plot, the motive, the cover-up, the perpetrator. I had too much evidence to be silenced. I made my voice louder and louder until it reached Marquis Higharm's ears. Soon after, the nobles protecting my uncle stepped aside. My uncle's judgment was swift, harsh, and fair. He was put to death for his actions. I had my revenge. But it came at a price. I lost my family and my hometown. As soon as the company was in my control, I gave the rights to a longtime employee. All so I could enroll in the military academy suggested by His Excellency. All so I could enroll in Thor's.
Claire. I finally understand both why you hold Chancellor Osborne in such high regard, and why once in a while I see sadness in your eyes. And it seems to me like Major Michael's worried about you. His tone may have been harsh, but it came from a place of concern.
You're right. It was sheer coincidence that we both joined the RMP. But he's always looked out for me, both as a superior officer and as a colleague. Not that I've ever felt like I deserved it. I gave in to my desire for vengeance and mercilessly sent my own uncle to his death. 10 years ago, my aunt and my cousins cursed my name as I robbed them of the man they loved. I imagine they must still hate me for what I did.
I don't think so. Not exactly. At the very least, it's clear that Major Michael really cares about you. Everyone who knows you well, even Instructor Sarah, who isn't your biggest fan, respects you too much to hate you. William and Major Lecter, Elise and Princess Alphen, Yuna and the original Class 7, and me, of course. We all hold you in the highest regard.
Rean. You really are too kind. To be perfectly honest, you remind me of my brother.
What was his name?
Emile. His name was Emile. If he were alive, I think he'd be about your age.
What the hell is this? Left and right.
Thank you for hearing me out.
God damn, Rean.
But I think tonight is the last time I'll compare you to my brother. It's disrespectful, both to him and to the man you've become. Good night, Rean. Sweet dreams.
I bet he will have. 2 in a row? God, he's lucky his class didn't see that. He'd be in trouble. Yeah. Jeez, what a day. I'm not surprised I feel wide awake, but it's weird that my heart feels so light. I get the feeling that I'm gonna sleep well tonight. Better head back to my room. Yeah. My God, Rean, look at you. And I thought Lloyd had more over you. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Time to go back and rest easy. Because we're going to have some sweeto dreams. Alright, let me remember. Oh, it's down here. I should head back and get some rest.